You want the forbearance? No. Here is your free mortgage. Yeah, no problem. That should be a red flag. Banks don't have a power and banks provide a bad service. But don't take it. Please do so if not done yet. Hey everyone, I'm Tatiana, an accounting professional, and I'm here to help you with useful accounting and financial knowledge. Today, during hard times, we have a lot of discussion about mortgage forbearance. One group of people say, take it, it's a great way to take a break from these monthly responsibilities, while others say, no, don't take it, try to pay, but don't take it. Landlords, what do you think about mortgage forbearance? Are you planning to take it? Please comment below, let's share our thoughts. If you are still in doubt about whether to enjoy your mortgage break and ask a bank for forbearance or not, I will give you answers to your questions and help to come up with the right decision. Before we go deep into details, let's discuss what's the difference between mortgage forbearance and deferment. I would like to emphasize that both mortgage forbearance and deferment do not equal forgiveness, and lenders expect missing payments to be paid back. Mortgage forbearance allows you to pause your payments for a specific period of time and repay them with a lump sum or a payment plan after forbearance period is over. In contrast, mortgage deferment allows you to postpone all missing payments and add them to the end of a mortgage loan term. Some banks call it loan modification. Deferment of mortgages seem more beneficial to me considering inflation rate and time value of real estate, which will help to save some money and it gives you a relief during such a tough time. Today, 6.5% of American homeowners have taken a forbearance, and banks expect an increase in such requests because this horrible thing that we all know about has been continuing to hit the economy. Landlords are thinking about an opportunity to stop mortgage payments. However, there are so many questions with no answers around. Especially, what's gonna happen next once forbearance period is over? There is a clear statement in the news that people will probably have to pay a lump sum amount for all missing payments at once. Another hot fact is that forbearance request can significantly impact your credit score. In some cases, it may happen if you just make a call to your bank to ask information about it. So let's see what can be done and what we should be aware of. I want to mention that I'm not a mortgage broker or real estate agent, and this information is only based on knowledge and experience I have. Based on CARES Act, lenders are required to give you a deferral of mortgage payments up to 12 months. It all depends how long you are experiencing a hardship, but you can stop making payments for any period of months up to 6 months. And then, if you still struggle, you can request an additional extension up to 6 more months. If you still can afford your mortgage payments, my advice is continue to pay, guys. If you have no other choice, you may want to know some drawbacks that might be implied with a mortgage forbearance claim. First, a lender can request your financial information to verify if you really have a problem. Second, these modifications are so fresh and not enough supported by regulations. Some lenders make people confused by not providing clear and complete information upon people's request, like credit score impact or how and when your all missing payments will have to be repaid. We don't even know how it will impact your future lending needs in case you want to buy a new house or refinance an existing one. It would be great if banks state all rules and terms during your initial call by providing a complete repayment plan and other negative impacts. Unfortunately, most lenders will act like your best friends and will stop your payments with no issues, like, you want the forbearance? Yeah, no problem. Here is your free mortgage. Call us back in 6 months and we'll help you again. Actually, that should be a red flag, so you should not agree to anything until they disclose you all information about future repayments. If your bank is more ethical than majority, here are some options that might be offered to you when you ask for forbearance during your first call. to pay a lump sum amount for all unpaid periods at once, if you wish so, once forbearance period is over. The second option is to apply for a repayment plan to capture all unpaid periods by small portions on top of future regular payments. The other one is to enter into a partial forbearance and reduce your monthly payments but continue to pay. And the last one, to defer a liability for all missing payments to the end of a mortgage and extend the mortgage term. My favorite one. If you already had a call, please share here in the comments below what bank offered to you, so others will know what to expect. We may see that in most cases a current forbearance does not make any sense. On one side, banks say, yeah, we're gonna help you. And on the other side, people will have to pay a huge lump sum amount at once in the middle of crisis once a forbearance period is over. However, on April 27th, two main agencies, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, posted a clear statement emphasizing that borrowers who are under forbearance due to this pandemic will not have to pay a lump sum amount. Instead, borrowers will be offered other payment terms and conditions I mentioned earlier. But this statement is only related to Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae regulated mortgages, and as of now, there are no regulations implemented towards unregulated mortgages, which are only encouraged to use the same policy, but they are not required. Here are some things I would like you to know before you call your bank. Your mortgage should be federally owed or backed by federal agency. If you don't know about it, please use the links in the description to see if Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae own your mortgage. You will have to simply enter your address, name, and 4 digits of social security. If you can't find the information, call your bank to confirm. In order to get a forbearance, you might be required by a bank to prove that you are actually experiencing a hardship. They have a full power to request any additional information and any other documents as a proof that you are actually in a hardship and that you have lost your job due to this situation. When you call to a bank, try to negotiate all payment terms now while you can. Borrowers have a full responsibility about forbearance claim and future payments unless government helps. If you are granted a forbearance, you'll not get late fees if your mortgage is federally backed. There is no clear information about insurance and tax impact. To my knowledge, you should continue to pay property taxes and insurance out of your escrow account. If you don't have an escrow account, you will be responsible for these payments on your own. And I'll repeat one more time. Assess your current situation. If you can continue to pay mortgage payments each month, that would be your best option. Think twice before you dive deep into this forbearance pool. The things might not be as easy as we think. Here are some questions that banks ask during your first call. What has happened to make your request forbearance? Have you taken any steps to rectify the situation? Do you see this issue being long-term, short-term, or permanent? What would be a feasible solution for you at this time? Have you pressed the like button to support Tatiana? Please do so if not done yet. And let us know in the comments below if your bank asked any other questions, so we can be more prepared. Your comment will help others and will be greatly appreciated. If you have already decided to go with forbearance, it's important to document all interactions with your servicer. Make copies of everything you sent and ask for a return of receipt, so you know the documents were delivered to your servicer. You want to be as on top of the things as possible and make sure you're communicating well by responding to your service's needs in a timely manner and meeting of your deadlines. While you wait to see if you are approved for a mortgage forbearance, continue to make your payments on time to the best of your ability. Let's discuss some lenders and what kind of strategies they implement. Quick Loans, Wells Fargo, Loan Depot, United Wholesale, and some others have approximately the same strategy in regards of mortgage forbearance. Basically, most banks offer initial 3 months to pause your mortgage payments. Once time is up, banks will determine if to extend it or discuss the best plan of actions once you're ready to resume payments. So it's up to them which payment plan you're gonna get unless new government rules are applied. We all would prefer to extend the mortgage term, which means deferment, and get a loan modification. However, no guarantees you'll get it. Here is one more important point. People are told that payments paused during mortgage forbearance will not be reported to credit bureaus. But will they report your forbearance claim or put any other mark on your credit report? That's what banks don't tell you, and they might put a account and forbearance mark to your report. With all of the above in mind, we can all agree that it's risky to take a forbearance unless a bank, in writing, gives you a repayment option in advance and assures you that anything related to your mortgage forbearance claim will not be reported to credit bureaus. Of course, if you're really out of money, you don't have any other option but at least to push your bank for answers, as you'll still have to agree on something anyway rather than going into foreclosure. So please make sure that you have all records of conversation. Even if you speak by phone, confirm an ID number of a bank agent you spoke to, manager's email address, and write an email of all your phone conversation with all bullet points discussed during the call and ask them to confirm that this is what you agreed on. Constantly update your bank representative via email that you continue to have a hardship. I don't want to say that banks provide a bad service. No. They try to help people, but at the same time, they are still obligated to pay on your behalf to investors, even during mortgage forbearance period. And they don't have any option but to do anything possible to make sure they collect money from you. Banks don't have a power to pay for everyone, so they have to collect these payments no matter what, unless the government comes up with some assistance. Please leave your comments below about mortgage forbearance experience. Smash the like button if you find this video useful, share it with your friends and subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a good one.